Hello and welcome friends, Pony here. We will talk about the release of the new iPhone 7 today. Okay, just kidding. No, we got the topic Miracle Druid, and we're gonna talk about how it's built, how it works, and well, why it is so good and so interesting. We recently had a huge success with it, and we're gonna show you the deck. That is the Miracle Druid we're playing, and it's pretty strong and really interesting deck. It has some really nice features, and well, let's see. So you're playing Druid with White Crows. That's an easy one. But there's also Violet Teacher in. Okay, so and then you'd get like Auctioneers, followed by Lothab, and well, there's a Horror at the moment and Ancient of Lore. Where's your finisher? Okay, you got one Force of Nature Roar, and well, where's Scenarios, where's Ragnaros, where's stuff like that, or maybe the big taunters. But you don't need them. So the interesting part about this deck is you don't need them. You draw White Crows in early game, you're gonna go like Violet Teacher, Azure Drake, Gaslidian Auctioneer, start the card draw madness with Moonfires and everything, keep control of the board. Azure Drake, Moonfire can do really good work too. And with Claw, you're gonna stay in the early game. So that is like how you survive. And the key is not winning straight off the bat. The key is surviving and then just having like, okay, you have an Azure Drake, Sylvanas, and a Shade out. And you go Roar. And that's like huge amount of damage. I mean, Sylvanas 7, Shade with 4 attack, 6, you're at 13. You got an Azure Drake out, that's another 6, that's 19. And with your hero, you're 21, with your ability 22. So with 3 minions out and a Savage Roar, you can already deal a huge amount of damage. And you can just burst away an opponent. So you keep your board control with your spells, with Claw, Rasp, Moonfire, whatever. Use your Innovates to draw some cards, get in the game. You got Force of Nature Roar to combo to win. So for example, you can turn 5, turn 6, you can go Auctioneer, Claw, Innervate, card draw Rasp. You're going to draw 4 cards in total. That's just amazing. You draw your Force of Nature Roar, second Innervate, bam, GG, game over. That can go quite fast, and you win a lot with it. And if you get your Violet Teacher running, even without Power of the Wild and stuff, with the Claw and the card draw and the Moonfires, you can also just go like double Violet Teacher, turn 5, Roar, GG. So things can happen. This deck is really strong and, well, really awesome. I recently made some changes. The basic version is a bit different. I added a Hogger, and Hogger is extremely nice. It can be really, really good, especially against Hunter if you have the board cleared and he doesn't have an Unleash. You put Hogger down, he's in trouble. You put Hogger down against a Druid, he dies. Against Warrior, he dies. Against Priest, against Priest, he can get really, really nasty too. But yeah, Hogger is a really situational minion, and I have to say, I changed the version a bit again, so you can see it here to the right, because I recently had the feeling, okay, the Big Game Hunter is great, and people ask me, maybe pop it out. The Big Game Hunter ain't that good. Yes, it's true, it's really situational, but it's an awesome minion. If you face a Handlock or Ragnaros or whatever, or a Control Warrior, you can ASAP shoot someone away, end his life. But I faced a lot of Shamans, Zulocks again, Hunters, and even Priests, and I was like, okay, maybe if I had a wild Pyromancer now, I can just go swipe, clear the board. I could wipe Pyro, Rasp, Moonfire, Rasp, Claw, and just clear the board, because often the Shamans just won with Bloodlust and the Hunter Creeper army. As for the Warriors, the Hunter also, and the Zulok. But if you have a Wild Pyromancer with something, you can do such a huge stuff. So I swapped the Big Game Hunter for the Wild Pyromancer, and that, I have to say, was a huge success. It's going to be really interesting. We're going to test to get Legend with it. We're at the moment rank 1 with 3, 4, 5 stars. Had that 6 times yesterday and didn't get Legend. But yes, things happen. So the White Pyromancer can add a really nice touch to the deck. But also, we just put in Cairne instead of Hogger. The thing is, often you want to have like, okay, if I have Force of Nature and an additional minion, I will win the game. Yeah, okay, then you play Hogger, and Hogger gets wrecked for you. But at Cairne, you need to, first of all, 5 HP, and you need to double wreck him. So you're playing against a, I don't know, a Warrior. He needs to have a silence and a kill. He has a kill 100%. Has he 2 kills? I don't know. Maybe Shield Slam. But then 2 Shield Slams are gone and you profit from it. But the Cairne, I feel like, is often a minion that survives. It maybe die once, it maybe die, well, not twice, because it's like Cairne Bane follow-up. And then you have a minion out, you go Force of Nature Roar, 20 damage, or Cairne is able to burst away that one taunter. You can maybe put in a Black Knight instead of Cairne also, because it fulfills like almost the same role. You have a taunter against you, you can play it, delete the taunter, and then next turn Force of Nature Roar, for example. So there's like the thing. Maybe drop in a Black Knight also, but in game where no taunters are, the cairne is still a threat. The Black Knight is just a 4 or 5 body that dies ASAP maybe. So just another hugger. I was 5 HP. So that's the version 2 we're going to run from now on in the future and try to test it. That is the version we ran before. Both are great. Some people ask me why not Thalness. Thalness is great, draws a card, adds spell damage, but the White Pyromancer is more versatile. It doesn't draw a card, but he can twice do the explosion. So he goes like swipe, bam, and then you go innervate, bam. So he can deal 6 damage in total to a single minion and 3 damage in total to all minions on the board. So even if you have double swipe, you can like, okay, Wild Pyromancer double swipe, you can deal 5 damage and double 2. So you do 5 to one minion and you do 2 to everyone, and then you do 5 to another minion and do 2 to everyone again. So 4 damage in total to everyone. So Wild Pyromancer double swipe could wreck everything. Wild Pyromancer Ras is just great for clearing potential. So I just swapped in the Wild Pyromancer, and well, that is the version we're playing at the moment. This is how it was before, and I think we're gonna drop into one game and just see how the deck goes in this version. Maybe it's good, maybe not. Let's test it, see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy the deck and you want to play it too, because it's freaking awesome. Okay, let's start our game with the Miracle Druid version 2, because we had a version 1 and now first enemy already a Warlock. Let's see if there is proven to be interesting that we swapped in the White Pyromancer. If we draw it, it could be a handlock also, and then we're gonna suffer from putting away our big game hunter. We're gonna keep those cards because they're really nice if we play against Zoo or Handlock. So both cards are just like, you can silence something, you get the Shade of Naxxramas out, you can claw something down. So you got everything you kind of want to have to face a Handlock. And now we're gonna pay for it. If we draw a Wild Pyromancer instead of a big game hunter, we're gonna be extremely sad. See, he doesn't have a coin, so we don't need to fear any of his stuff. Why don't I coin the Shade of Naxxramas? I want to play it, and then turn 4 I want to silence his Drake, coin Claw to kill the Drake, and not have to run my Shade of Naxxramas in. If he plays a Giant, we're gonna have a slight problem. There's an Ring Farseer. That means he has no Giant. That's like, I only have a Twilight Drake. Sir, I only have a Twilight Drake. There's a Twilight Drake. We're talking about it. We have 2 options now. Either we silence it, or we just swipe it. Swipe would also be an option for the trade. We're gonna go for... We're just gonna go for the Violet Teacher. No, are we? But like, I don't want to use all my spells if I don't have a Violet Teacher. So we're gonna try. We're gonna play the Violet Teacher and see what he has for us. He could like attack, play Hellfire down to 4, and then I can just waste swipe or hero ability kill. But he could also attack Mortal Coil, but then he makes it easy for me too. So I don't need to waste my silence here for a 4/7 minion. I can keep my silence for an additional minion. So there's a Mortal Coil. No one is surprised. And now we can just swipe it away. We just wipe it away. And also trade our Shade in. He has another Mortal Coil, that's pretty unlucky. He has a Soulfire, well, he loses a card. So I'm pretty happy. He has a Silence, well, then waste the Silence on him. You can't waste your Ancient Watcher, the 1 threat less. But if he has double Mortal Coil, that's just plain unlucky. Oh, he can't play a Mortal Coil now. There's a Silence. Happens. Oh, we just trade. For another 2 mana? How can I expect anything harsh? Nice. And we can coin out our Ancient of Lore, get 2 cards, and trade into his annoying minion. Oh, there's a Moonfire into an Azure Drake. So the fun may begin. We can also kill a Giant now. But we can still kill a Giant with... we can kill like Azure Drake, double Ras, but we don't have the mana for it, sadly. So if he's not killing him, and just playing a Giant, I will definitely play Lothar. Because that denies him any opportunity of... and if he's not like killing my minion with any of his means, he'll definitely play Lothar. Nice. We'll definitely play Lothar. Go for the face. And Ras away his minion. The thing is, we could have double Roar And with double roar, that would be 10. Double roar adds another 12, 13, 14, 16. Okay, there's Ragnaros now. That's super uncool if it hits my minion. It hits my face. That is great. Can play her. Grass. Great. Then we need to kill him. Second, I play her. I'm gonna do it like this. I play her. We're gonna Ras away the giant. I get 1.
I'm ready to learn.
We're gonna Moonfire him. I get another 1. We're gonna claw. We're gonna take only 6 damage because, yeah, well, armor by 2, 6 damage is okay, and trade. We could have even ignored it, but there's the danger of an Ancient Watcher, Shadow Flame, something like that, to get rid of my minion. And now I got 6 damage out. I got 1 roar, so it would be 6 plus another 8, 14, 15. If I draw a second roar, over. Just ASAP over. 16 cards, 1 out of 16. Not the best chances, but I have card draw, silence. So he drops another Twilight Drake. Easy. He drops another giant. Harder. Could use my Savage Roar just for clearing. Last turn was really annoying with the Ragnaros. That was like, okay, I don't allow you to play any spells, and you just Ragnaros me. Sad face. Oh, Shadow Flame into a Soulfire. Okay, that's like, his hand is gone now. Oh, he loses his Siphon Soul. Wow, that was really hardcore because it just drained his whole hand. He's like down to 6 cards. Playing it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I bring him down to 20. And next turn, I have Force of Nature Roar. 20 damage. If I get an Innervate, it's even 22 without the minion. With the minion, it's even more because it's like an 8 attack minion. Wow, that's quite huge. He's not taunting up, it's over. He's taunting up, and he's still able to survive this. Okay, he's surviving by now. You're gonna have the silence into hero ability into Shade of Naxxramas. Down to 9 HP. Now we just need to hope that he's not like Hellfire, Hellfire, Soulfire. GG Pony, you're dead. Okay, again, we got 5 damage on the board. We got Force of Nature Roar. That will be 14 plus another 4, 18 plus another 3 plus 2 plus another 5, 23. Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame. The thing is, he's playing that every turn and, well, getting slower and slower by that. So we're gonna draw a card, get an Auctioneer, play the Auctioneer, and have again 2 minions out. The thing is, I could shapeshift to survive everything, but again, if he has Hellfire, Hellfire, Soulfire, I'm dead anyways. Here's a Belcher. Into Life Tap. He's having way too many Soulfires. That's annoying. Especially because it denies me quite a lot. So I cannot go Force of Nature Roar now. It would be 14. I can trade, bam bam. I can only deal 12 damage. So I need to hope for a swipe now or something. We definitely need to get rid of this without taking damage in any way.
I got the best deals.
Okay, that was rather unlucky because that could be our death now. Oh, nice. Moonfire. There's a cairne again. So in all those moves that happened against us, imagine we would have drawn a cairne. And you know, cairne does exactly what we want him to do. He survives. So there is like, whatever Shadow Flame. And cairne would have just survived, and I go Force of Nature Roar, win the game. For example, last turn I have a cairne instead of this, I win. How overwhelming, Charger, whatever, and this is over? No, there's a model coil into a card draw.
I have no time.
Savannah's and power overwhelming on Savannah's. Nope. That's over, correct? We get No, we were 1 damage short. I play Force of Nature Roar. No, I play Force of Nature Roar. I kill him. It's 12 damage from the minions plus 6. It's 18. So your Force of Nature Roar. Oh man, we're even drawing the double. Okay, that's more than over. I'm out of cards. I just go the double roar, and well, that's the beauty with the auctioneer. You can just draw into everything and then win the game like this. So the version 2 had the wild pyromancer. We didn't need it by now, but you see how the deck works. Quite great. I mean, it was a hard part, absolutely, to get that stupid giant killed, but with the Shades of Naxxramas, you have quite a good chance to kill him. So you go like Shade of Naxxramas, you unreveal it, and then turn 4, attack, swipe, attack, rasp, whatever. And as you see, the cairne. Do you imagine I would have dropped the cairne earlier? If I drew it, I would have been able to end the game earlier, because the cairne would have been the key for the damage. So, again, Hogger, for example, or Cairne. Hogger would have died to the Shadow Flame also, Cairne not, and would have made a difference in this matchup. 100%, definitely. Especially when the second Ancient Watcher Shadow Flame came, we would have had the Cairne. But he would have played the Belcher then in that turn anyways. But we could have killed with Cairne the Belcher, stuff like that. So the whole thing would have changed. The deck is really great. The deck is pretty amazing. Try it out, guys. Miracle Druid is just freaking awesome. I like it a lot. It helped me. I mean, I was stuck to rank 5, 6 again. Now I'm rank 1 all the time, and I'm probably going to hit Legend today. So it's pretty awesome. Like the deck. I'm going to put it in the description if you want to play it also. Also, subscribe here on my YouTube if you like what we're doing. We got more series running. The Control Warrior, Murloc Druid. There's also Deck Building 101. So we get some stuff going on. You can check out the videos over here too. Also, visit me on my live stream. It's going to start today again around 11. Well, right after the video gets released. So guys, see you soon again. It was awesome to be here for you. We're planning more content. We're going to throw more out. Peace, love, and bear hugs. You're a pony. And, whoa, watch my sheet.